Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today I'm having the Lagavulin Offerman Edition Caribbean Rum Cask 11 years 2024. And you're thinking about Offerman, you're probably thinking about Nick Offerman, and yes, that's exactly what it is all about. There is Nick Offerman as a gentleman here on the back and as a gentleman on the front as well, and his signature on the front of the bottle, or the not cask, what was it, the box of the bottle. And it is already the fourth Offerman edition. Yes, there are more Offerman editions, and they work together with him pretty well, and everybody liked it, and yeah, that's why they are already coming out with the fourth edition. And Offerman is an US actor, and he is known from different series, and I think The Last of Us is already as well from him, and he is really like an adventurer, and also quite a connoisseur as well. So he I think he has a bit of a personal interest in Lagavulin as well. So yeah, that's why they chose to work together with him, and it works really well. If you have the fourth edition, that's really good. The fourth edition here now is, this time we have 11 years in different oak casks, and bourbon barrels, sherry casks, I think American and European oak. So different oak casks, but let's say normal oak casks. And then they got a 8-month finish in Caribbean rum casks. Now that we got a little bit more into rum, it would be nice to really say a little bit more about what kind of casks these are. If you'd say American oak casks or ex-American casks, it would really be a difference between day and night if you have a bourbon and Tennessee or a rye cask. So rum casks, there are tons of different rums out there, and the difference for the next spirit that comes into the cask would be totally different if you have a Jamaican rum cask, or you have more of the easier, pleasant, let's say Martinique AOC, but also the Spanish a little bit more sweeter. The the French are a little bit more easy, and the Jamaican ones, the British ones, Jamaican came from Britain, they are really hefty. So we don't know what's in there. It's just a Caribbean rum cask. But Lagavulin is an Islay distillery, and it is really, really smoky. So you probably will have top of the smoky note, and then the Caribbean note a little bit more subtle. That is beautiful. You just realize when you put your nose onto it, this is a Lagavulin. This has that distinct ham note that we do and love from Lagavulin. And having these editions, these special editions, is quite nice, because Lagavulin is one of these distilleries that doesn't have a lot of bottlings. You have the 16-year-old, you have the 8-year-old. Nowadays, that is a bit of a younger bottling, and I think you have the 12 cask and the distiller's edition, and that's it. Then you have only special editions like this one. Okay. So a little bit more than the smoke, you do have a little bit of a sweetness, the citrus taste, a little bit of a marine flavor. The smoke is, pretty ham on the spot, but also a little bit, a little bit phenolic as well. A little bit of a sea flavor. A little bit of that flavor when I was at the distillery, and I can recommend that to everybody who is at the distillery. When you are at the distillery, there is a walk to I don't know if it's called a castle or fortress, or I don't know. It's a small ruins in front of the distillery to the sea. There is like a little arm going out, a little peninsula, and there are old rocks on there where they build a fortification for the bay. And that is a very nice place to sit, enjoy the sea, and it's a very, very beautiful picture of Lagavulin, and you can see it on all the photos. If you have a photo of Lagavulin, it's either from the front, from the street, or it is from that particular island over there, or peninsula over there, because it's just that beautiful. And funny story, when I came back from the island, it was like, oh, is it going to rain? And when we came back to the distillery, like, we were at the distillery just maybe 100 meters, like, what was that, 300 feet, and it started hailing and it was really painful. So we started running, and yeah, it took us about half a minute, and when we were there it was nearly gone with the hailing, but it was just taking a little beating from the sky. Yeah, that's Islay for you. Oh, taking a beating. Taking a beating from the smoke. Nice. 46% ABV. Good amount of smoke. Islay, you really feel that distinct Lagavulin flavor. It just really feels like a Lagavulin. That smoke, that heftiness, a little bit of a sweet cherry note, but not as strong as the others. And the sweet note also comes from somewhere else. So sweetness, a little bit with that spiciness, with that pepperiness from Lagavulin. It really, this sweetness feels a little bit like licorice, but could also be a mixture between the pepperness, the pepper, and the raisin sweetness of the rum. The sugary raisin sweetness of the rum. Nice. It is a bit more demanding, but Lagavulin are usually a little bit more demanding. They are a little bit more hefty than the usual malts that you have, even a little bit heftier than the usual Islay malts. So I like it. Lagavulin is one of my favorites. I think I started off with Lagavulin 16 as well. That was like the first bottle that I actually did own for myself and tried with my friends, and I can see myself in that. My memories of that. So lovely bottling. It's around 100 euros. Have a look at Whisky.com if you come from the Netherlands or Belgium. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.